Tux is just laying in the snow. What do you want? What do you want, silly boy? Hi, Coda. You guys being so needy. Go play. Look at Bella. Completely buried herself in snow. Chester. Come on now. You know better. There's Artemis. She's been hanging back a little bit. Hello to my first viewer. So, it's snowing, but it's warm. It's gonna get up to like 0 degrees, 32 Fahrenheit. That's how warm it's gonna get today. I don't think it's quite there yet, but it's close. Amigo's with us today. Toby decided to come join us today, which is always nice. More snow. We're going to be having lots and lots of snow for the next 5 days, but we're also going to be having warm temperatures. So, how much of it will stick? How much of it will melt and then freeze? The roads are going to be terrible. But that's okay. That's just what it's like in spring. Hello everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh. Welcome everybody, welcome, welcome. So here we are. Another day, another dog walk. Tuesdays are usually pretty dead, but today I ended up with 12. Look at Artemis. Always staying behind. 12 dogs today. A couple of last minute add-ons. A few boarding dogs. Who's Sully gonna play with today? You think it'll be a goose? Migo's looking for a fight to get into. Oh, he's gonna play with Goose. You gonna try and play with Goose? Good boy. Come on. These guys are really mixing it up lately. I mean, the pack has been not very regular. A lot of different dogs coming and going. It's interesting to see the dynamics. Cute, cool. Hello. Hi, are you Marlin? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Amigo, you're not gonna fight with Toby, are you? A little posture stance between the two of them. What do you think, Chester? Come on. 12 dogs and a bunch of big ones too, so they just barely fit in the Jeep. But they fit. And they all know each other pretty well, so what you guys into? Hi George, hi all the doggies out there. Hi Bonnie. Hello. NGA Bulo Magwaza. That wolf is too much dangerous. Oh yeah, the wolf. Which one? Which one? That wolf over there? Or this little wolf right here? They're not wolves. They're just dogs. Maybe Tuxedo is a wolf. He's got a big part Malamute in him. This guy here, he's the one that acts like a wolf out of all of them. Migo. Mr. Tough Guy. That's right, Goose. And they're all heading up the mountain. No thanks, I'm not going up there. It's bad enough I gotta fight all these hills. But yeah, of course the wolves are dangerous. All dogs are dangerous in the right situation. Never expect them to be anything other than what they are. They're all sweet and cuddly one minute, and then the next minute they're fighting with somebody over their one kibble on the floor. Because they're dogs. That's what they do. That's right, guys. Burn all your energy running up there. Tilly's such a sweetheart. Chester, he's a sweetheart too. He's just a little bit crazy, that's all. Man, even though I made a path through the fresh snow, we got a ton more fresh snow now. Good boy, Toby. How you doing, my man? Hey, Goose. Sally just ripping all over the place. Who are we chasing? He loves that chase game. He's usually the leader of it. They're loving it. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, VB. Hi, Charles. Hi, Masood. Hi, Paul. I'm in San Diego. It must be 75 out here. I'd hate to be there right now. Yeah, it's about 30 out here. It's not that bad. I'm dressed for it, so it's fine. And plus, walking keeps you warm. It's just a bit of a workout getting through a few inches of snow sometimes. Oh, cross-country skiing guy came out. What a beautiful place. It'll be nicer in the summer. But you know, I try to appreciate the beauty that's around me while it's around me. Sometimes in the summer, I wish for the winter, just for a minute. Then I slap myself in the face and say, shut up. Don't you dare wish for the winter. It's going to be back before you know it. Aw, aren't you cute, Tux? These dogs look like they're loving it. Yes, Deborah, they are loving it. And they know what's coming when I come to pick them up, so they're always quite excited to see me. Barking like crazy and pawing at the doors and jumping all over me. Just frantic to get out and do this kind of wonderful stuff. Get out and be free in nature, in the woods, sniffing all the woods smells, all the squirrels and the rabbits and the birds and the coyote poop, even beaver trails sometimes. Good dogs, you guys, good dogs. It's got to be a bummer. No, not really. Like I say, I try to appreciate the beauty of everything that's around me while it's around me. Because Jesus, it's late February now. This is the last of it. It's probably going to snow for a week straight. Dump a ton of it on us. But the temperatures are set to be above freezing, so it's all going to start disappearing. And then we're going to be stuck in a big giant mud hole of a forest for a bit until it dries out. It'll probably dry out by about June. March, April, and May are going to be muddy months. But they'll also be warm. Where's everybody? Come on. I want to see all 12 of you lined up. Oh well. Hard to get them all in the same picture at the same time, but I have 12. Looks fun. Oh yeah, Charles. It totally is fun. I mean, geez, we're only out here for an hour and a bit, so it's a small part of the day. But it is the highlight of some of these dogs' week. Like Chester and Tilly, they came with me yesterday, and they're coming with me today. And then I probably won't see them again for a week or so. They'll still get walks and everything from their owners, but oh, look at them, all covered in snow. Hi, Tilly. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, I love you too. Come on, let's keep moving, guys. Slow going in this thick stuff. Whew. Oh wow, 36 likes already. That's freaking amazing, you guys. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. That's awesome. That's pretty good. Usually I gotta get pretty far into the stream before I hit that kind of number. 36, 37. Man, you guys are gonna break the internet. Careful. I know. Man, there's channels out there. I don't know what it is, man. There's channels out there that are nothing but a traffic cam, and they got thousands of people watching at a time. It's like, what? Why? And you get people out doing cool stuff in the bush, and it's not thousands. I guess it depends what people like, right? Oh, KSM, FPV. Chester. Leave your sister alone, you know she doesn't like that. Ha, ha. Go on. Go play with Goose. Oh, Goose and Sally are playing with each other now. Toby's gonna get in on it. Goose is afraid of Toby. And Tilly. That's what happens when I stand still. They start messing around, jumping all over me. Good boy, Tuxedo. Hi, amigo. Artemis just doesn't want to get involved. Okay, amigo. Amigo wants to play, but he gets in a fight so easily. Gotta be careful with that one. Let him know you're always watching. He's a special boy, that amigo. He's come a long way. Hey Coda, are you gonna go run up and play and do stuff? They love the snow. Oh yeah, Gene. Hi. Hope things are well, George. The deal for real, the deal for real. How are you doing, my man? Had any good bottles lately? Just remember, no cinnamon. Don't put the cinnamon on the drink. Man, that was the funniest thing ever when you did that. Hey everybody, the deal for real is another streamer. He comes by every once in a while. We're good buds. Good drinking buds. You guys should go check him out. So, no, don't subscribe to his channel. He hates it. Don't subscribe, don't like. He just wants to hang out. That's all. He's a great guy though. Fun to hang out with. Hello. Hey Pavel, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Hey, so for those of you who are new here, if there's anybody new, or if it's all just regulars, I don't know. But for those of you who are new, we're up here in beautiful British Columbia. We're walking dogs. Walking other people's dogs, this is just what I do for a living. And we're way out in the woods right now. Way out in the woods. Forest in every direction. And I've got 12 dogs running around, getting exercise, doing their business, sniffing everything they can, playing with each other, just being free and exploring. rolling in the snow, doing what dogs do, you know? And it happens to be snowing right now, if you didn't notice. We've had a bunch of snow, as we usually do in February. We get a bunch. We all worry about it all winter. Oh, we're not getting enough snow. The forests are going to be dry. And then it all dumps on us in February, just before it all clears up. Whew. It's a workout as usual. Getting through this stuff though. Not many people come out here, so the only trail makers are usually me. Every once in a while you get a snowmobile that comes through and makes a nice trail for us, but hasn't been for a while. I suspect it will be this week though. You from Canada? Yes, I am, Pavel. Your fur babies aren't cold? No, not even close. They are fur babies. They got the fur. They're designed to survive this kind of shit. Some of them actually prefer it. They'll stay outside all day if you let them. Yeah. No, they are not cold. Besides, it's not even cold out today. Like I was saying earlier, it's going to get up to about 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be not that bad. I still put my gloves and my hood on just because it's better to stay warm. It's not quite that warm yet, but it's supposed to get that warm today. Hi. Hi, Olga. Yeah, I know, right, Pavel? It actually is pretty nice out here. If you don't mind sledging through 3 inches of snow. I mean, it's only 3 inches. We've got a nice hard pack underneath it. And somebody went cross-country skiing through here, as you can tell. There's somebody that keeps coming out here doing the cross-country skiing. From the freshness of the tracks and the tire tracks out at the parking space, they've already come and gone. Looks like today. Looks like they do it in the morning. And I get here just before noon kind of deal, right? What is it, like 10:30, 11 o'clock now? There we go. It's just beautiful though. I like it when the snow's on the trees like this. Not too heavy, just so you can see all the details still. You know Romanian people there? Well, I know Dan, he's from Romania. And we had another person from Romania, a girl, yesterday. I don't personally know any Romanians here, no. I'm sure we have lots of them here in Canada, though. We have a lot of different cultures here in Canada, from every corner of the world. Multiculturalism. Back in the 80s and 90s, that was like a big thing that we were all proud of. I mean, I was young, so I didn't really know anything about it, but I remember my mom was sure proud of it. Super cute. Are they all your pups? No butterflies. I agree, it's beautiful. No butterflies. Lucky fur babies. Free range is awesome. It sure is. I think it's the only way for them to be. It's hard seeing them kept in cages. Or just kept locked up in a house all day and never getting out to do this. No, they're not all my dogs. This is it's a daycare service. I take care of dogs for a living. I have for 25 years. 26 years, I guess. Coming up 26 years now. I started in May of 2000. And in that year, I had just turned 21, and I met somebody who was a dog walker. She offered me a job, and I said, "What? Walking dogs is a job? I thought that's like something you do with your own dog." Oh well, it's a job. It's a much needed service in today's world. People have to go to work. They don't have time for their dogs. They get home and they're tired. Oh, rabbit just jumped across the path. Did you guys see that? There's a big old rabbit too. Did you smell it, Toby? Did you hear it? I see you seeing something. Yeah. A rabbit. It's gonna be fun when they catch the scent. Wild goose. Now he went right past where it crossed the path. I'll show you guys the fresh tracks of the rabbit in a second. As soon as I find them. Oh, maybe he did find them. That was a big rabbit then, if it was that far down. Oh no. I think this is it. Those are the rabbit tracks right there. Yeah. It just went hibbledy-hoying across in there. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Those bunny rabbits. Goose stalking Sully. Toby trying to get involved. Daisy, Dover, and Tux. Alright guys, we're doing not too bad. I think we're gonna... You, sir, are awesome. Thank you for your service. Thank you, butterflies. Hello, my brother. God bless you. God bless you and your family always. Thank you. Thank you, Lou. Hi. I must have missed it. Oh wow, that was a big bunny. Oh, did you go back and check it out? Yeah, just puppy daycare. Take care and thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. Thanks everybody for stopping by and adding to the chat and just hanging out and being cool, you know? These dogs sure do love being out here. Climbing all over everything. Sniffing everything. What's that smell? Oh my god. Yeah, I always tell the owners, you know, it's not the physical exercise that they get. I mean, that's part of it, obviously. But it's the mental stimulation that they get when they're out here with me. They, not only do they get to sniff all these things, they get to sniff each other. They get to socialize. And they're social animals. They need other dogs. So when they all get together, they just love it. Silly dogs. Alright guys, we made it all the way to the party pit in actually pretty good time today. Here we are up at this big crater of a landmass up here. You can see it all opens up. Amigo, play nice. I heard that. Gotta watch his tone. Nip it in the bud before he gets serious. So anyway, this is a little crater in the ground, a convergence of valleys. People like to bring their ATVs and snowmobiles up here to challenge the hills. You can see the hill on the other side. It's pretty steep. I know you can't tell in the camera, but this is like a big giant crater here, and we're standing on one side looking across it. Let's go over to the entrance, this entrance over here. Maybe the dogs will run down and show you a bit of the contour of it. You'll get a bit of perspective. Hard to see when everything's all white. What you got, guys? Okay. Everybody run down the hill. Go on, run down there. Toby ran down. Go on, guys, go join him. This is just the shallow side. The other side goes up, up, up. I guess they don't feel like it. Maybe they're tired. The other side is actually two hills. It goes up to a plateau and then it goes up a little higher. You can kind of tell by where those trees are up there on the other side. Anyway. Alright. Time to get going back. Hi, Artemis. I see you, Artemis. Artemis is camera shy. She doesn't like to be looked at very much. Right, Artemis? Get away. She's so funny. What's up, guys? Are you playing? It's funny, the biggest dog and the smallest dog, they just love playing with each other. Big old stupid Kangal. Love you, Goose. He's a majestic looking dog, isn't he? Hi, Tux. You gonna lead everybody for a chase? Come on, go do something exciting, buddy. Oh, I missed your snow angel. Sorry. Alright, guys, we're heading back to the vehicle. It's gonna take about a little more than half an hour. A little more than half an hour, and then it's gonna take 5 or 10 minutes to get everybody up and in. We got a few game players here. Lucky for me. Seems like every day I got at least one. Goose is afraid of Migo. Or more like, he's respectful of Migo. He wouldn't dare try and presume to play with him. So when Migo says, "Let's play," he's like, "No, I'm not falling for that." He knows Migo. There. He knows he'll get a face full of it if he tries playing with him. That's the pack dynamics, though. He was luring them away from his or her nest. Might have been. Might have been. That's more of a bird thing. Birds usually do that. I don't know that rabbits do that. Rabbits tend to freeze and hide. And they also, cottontails anyway, they don't make nests. They just have their babies in the grass. They don't make a nest in a burrow like you think they would. They make a burrow, but they don't have their babies down there. Well, I mean, maybe they do, but often they just have them in the grass. You gotta watch out. Back in Tawasin, where I used to live, had to watch out for little tiny baby pink bunnies in the grass whenever you mow the lawn a certain time of year, because rabbits will just have their babies wherever. But who knows? Maybe up here it's different. Maybe up here that bunny was leading them away. Puppy daycare. How many doggos today? And how warm or cold? Hey Korthok. How you doing? I have 12 dogs today, and it is about 0 degrees. A little under 0. But it's supposed to get up to 0. Not too bad at all. I'm toasty warm between my gloves and my hood and walking. Good dogs, guys, good dogs. Take him down, Sally. Take him down. Artemis, you gonna play? Wow, that's awesome. Good boy, Artemis. Who's licking my hand? Hi, Coda. How you doing, Wolfie boy? Poor buddy. Poor buddy. What you so worried about? You gotta go run and play, man. Oh yeah, that's what he's worried about. Migo. Coda and Migo. I've told the story before, but Coda and Migo used to be best buddies, and they would wrestle constantly. But now, as you see, Coda is very worried about Migo. Does not want to have anything to do with him because Coda went to play with him one day after some time apart that they hadn't seen each other, and Migo just lost it and got all serious on him, beat him up. Ever since then, Coda doesn't trust him. It's sad because they were best friends. They would just roll around with each other all freaking day. Couldn't stop them. Was never worried about them getting in a fight. Yeah. And it was good for Migo too, learning how to play properly. But, yeah. So now Coda just sulks whenever he's here. Sticks close to me. Puts his head down and his ears back. Poor guy. Poor guy. We need to find you another playmate, Coda. Somebody who wants to play. Hey Dover, you got a stick in your hair, bud. Here. There you go. All good. Oh my goodness, my cute little puppies. Oh nice, it's supposed to be like -4 here today and above 0 tomorrow. Yes, we have the same weather report. Mine just hits a day early. I guess it takes about a day to get from British Columbia over to Alberta. It's supposed to be getting nice and warm over the next 10 days. Except it's going to be snowing for most of it. So we'll see how it balances out. Hello! Hi Silvio! How you doing? Paul Watson, hi. Likes the puppies. Hello, Y2Y, Y2V. What are you doing, George? You know, same old stuff, my friend. I am walking 12 dogs out in the northern wilderness of British Columbia. Letting them play, get tired out. You trying to sneak by Migo there, Goose? Good luck with that. Good social activities for the dogs. It's good for them. Hey, Dover. Dover and Daisy. Who's getting into it? Yeah. Chester and Migo. Migo's trying to play with somebody. Everybody's very wary of him, though. It's good to see him trying to play so much. But if he gets overstimulated, he will be a bit of a dick about it. That's why everyone's so wary. They've all had their experience with him. Yeah, bro, just gotta see how much precipitation makes it over the mountains to here. Oh, yeah. You might be lucky that way. It might just be the start of the spring melt. Hopefully there won't be any more cold snaps. It's about that time, though. It's about that time, March and April. Should be gone by the end of April anyway, right? Right. Just a few big piles left in parking lots. Oh, Goose saw something. Or he got the zoomies. I'm pretty sure he saw a rabbit, though. He must have. Goose saw something, and Migo was like, I'm on it too. Migo thinks he's the boss. And he kind of is. In a lot of situations. Tux is the real boss, but Migo is the top beta. Like next in line to be alpha if his personality wasn't so beta. Oh, I guess Goose didn't find it. I also have a Belgian Shepherd. Ah. Is it one of the long-haired Belgians, or is it a Malinois? I'm new to YouTube. Do you like them from me? Paul Watson. Yeah, I like Belgian Shepherds, yeah. I like all kinds of dogs. It really depends on their personality. Every dog is its own individual, you know. Holy smokes, you guys. 75 likes. That's incredible. Let's see if we can hit 100 today. If you guys forgot to like, don't forget to double tap that screen, or if you're watching on a PC or TV, go down to the bottom bar, hit the thumbs up button. You get a nice little thumbs up thing popping up in the screen to reward you, give you your little dopamine hit. And it helps me out. It helps people out, you know, it helps everybody else out. Because then it gets this put in front of other people so that they have a chance to check it out. Oh, bless me. My goodness. I had to sneeze. Ah, love this little part of the trail. It seems so picturesque. You okay, Daisy? Too many dogs trying to play with you at once? Migo's just looking for the action. Where's the action? I'm in on it. Migo even makes Toby nervous. Ah, got another sneeze coming. Bless me again. My goodness. Oh! That Dover, he picks up so many sticks with his fur. Luckily he lost that big one right away. Migo's picking the ice out of his paws. They get ice in their paws because it's the one main way that they cool down. When people ask if they're cold or they're cold on their paws, I tell them nope, definitely not. That's one of their main ways of cooling down when they're out here running around. You can tell that they're not cold because they're panting, and that's their only other cooling mechanism. But because their paws are so warm, giving off so much heat, it melts the snow and creates little ice packs in between their toes. It becomes quite uncomfortable for them. Dover! Dover! Get out of there, you poop eater. Come on. Hey! Dover, Dover. Eating the coyote poop. Never good for them. He's been dewormed recently though. Cut it out, Dover. You're gonna go home and have diarrhea all over the place. You know your tummy can't take it. Dogs are so gross. Gotta love them. Bless you. Thank you, Lisa. 83. Well, we went from 75 to 83. That's awesome. You guys are doing really great. Maybe we'll hit the 100 mark. Maybe. You never know. 12 dogs. Gotta pack these guys all in. They barely fit. Luckily, some of them are just walks, so I can take them home right away. Migo, Coda, Sully. Even though he's little, he takes up space. Migo's big though. Coda's medium-ish big. The rest are daycare and boarding. But it'll be a little easier with only 9 to move around in the vehicle. Hi. Hi, Eric. Well, they're starting to slow down a little bit, finally. Slowing down and group it up a little bit. Good boy, Goose. Oh. Migo's really picking stuff out of his paws a lot. Huskies. Yeah, it must be starting to get warmer out. You can see that the dogs with a little more fluff on their ankles are starting to pick up the snow, and it's starting to snowball on them a little bit. That only happens at about just under 0 degrees and up. Migo up there is starting to get snowballs. Coda isn't. He's a husky. He's built for not letting snow stick to him. These other guys though, the fluffy ones, look at those two goldies. They got snowballs all up their legs now. Just little ones. Tuxedo even is getting a little, which is funny because he's a Malamute. Daisy and Dover getting snowballs all over. Good boy. Good boy. Looks like his eye is fine. His mom was telling me that one of his eyes was having an issue. It seems okay. Certainly not bothering him, whatever the issue was. Oh, Toby. Such a good lab. He's a big old brute of a lab, but he's a good boy. Am I hearing a snowmobile? I think I heard a snowmobile. Sounds like it's over at the field though. For now. The thing about the field is that when they go over there for snowmobiling, you know they're not going to be over here because there's no suitable path for a snowmobile unless you're just crazy and go straight through the woods or something. Take a chainsaw with you. But the only suitable path leads to a very steep and deep valley that I don't think you'd be able to get out of the bottom of it on this side anyway. Unless there was a lot of snow, then you probably could. But the way it is right now, it's a little hard to get here from there unless you take like the actual road. Besides, most people who are snowmobiling in a field, they prefer to stick to the field. Wide open, you get to go faster. Tearing big circles and on the path you gotta slow down a little bit so you don't clip yourself on the bush. Some people are just crazy though. They'll come through at whatever speed. Ah, beautiful. Look at this valley. My favorite valley to look out over top of. Heading down the hill inside it. Big hills all the way around it. There's a beaver pond down at the bottom. Good boy, Migo. Well, guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. Another 10 minutes or so. 10-15 minutes and we should be back around the Jeep. And I can start the silly games of chasing the few stragglers around. Most of these guys will just jump right in, like good dogs. We got Daisy and Dover and Artemis and lately Bella, I don't know why she's been doing it, but her too. Sully used to be a bit of an issue, but now he just jumps right in. Usually he's actually like the first one in. Switch hands. Left hand's getting a little cold or cramped holding the phone. You guys getting your second wind? What you doing, Bella? Are you tired? Yeah, Bella's been a little weird about getting in too. First several times that she came, no problem. She jumped right in. And lots of times, she just jumps right in. But even if I leash her, she makes a bit of an issue about going back home. She just wants to stay out here all forever. Good boy, Goose. Oh wow, guys, we're up to 91. I think we might just make the 100 today. We might just make that 100 likes. That's pretty cool. Last hill. We're gonna make it up here. Last hill to climb up. Getting out of this big beautiful valley. Man, oh man. Now these guys want to go play in that valley. That's a bit rougher terrain though. No paths. I go in it in the summertime all the time because where we're going, we don't need a path. And you can get to the lake on the other side of it there too. Hey Daisy and Dover, how you guys doing? Really, Toby? Poor Goose, afraid of little Toby. Toby, be nice now. Toby can be a bit of a brute sometimes if he sees he has an advantage. Even though he doesn't physically, but they don't know that. Oh, Coda, you poor guy. It wasn't much of a walk for you, was it? Okay, last of the hill. A little steep bit. There we go. Almost. And invariably, they will go to the moose hide, and dig it up and chew on it. Migo. Good boy. Okay, good boy. I put Migo on leash because when he plays games, Migo on leash. Good boy. When he plays games, if you let him get to the end, he'll play. If you don't, he actually appreciates being put on leash. Good boy. Got the major one out of the way. The other ones are just silly. Easy to get, easy to catch. Put on leash and put in. Bella is such a character. Hi, Jennifer. I know, right? She is such a character. Oh my goodness, I haven't been watching chat. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Sorry about that. Hi George, I'm here. I'm just not feeling good today. Oh, just watching you live. Is Sora there today? No. No, Sora's mom is in the chat though, Bonnie. It's funny you ask that right then. Sora will be out tomorrow and Thursday. That's right. Do you get Daisy and Dover on the leash? No, not yet. But I will. We'll see. In fact, I'm taking one of my gloves off so I can do the leashes a little easier. It's not cold out. Sully will be fine. Chester and Tilly will be fine. Toby will be fine. Coda will be fine. Migo's already gotten. Goose will be fine. Daisy, Dover, Tuxedo will be fine. Artemis. There's one. I'll just leave Artemis. I'll go chase her around after. She likes that. What's with the whining there, Toby? That's just his thing. He whines. You should hear him whining on the way out here. He was the only dog making any noise, really. Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually quite quiet getting out to the walk spot. But today we had Toby, and Toby does get excited. And he expresses that with a very shrill, long-winded whine. Sometimes he kind of talks through his whining. Sometimes he gets quite frantic with it. Almost there. Just a little bit more snow to plow through. And should we get Daisy and Dover? Or let them play? What you got on your mind, Migo? You smell something over there? Well, it's a good thing I put you on leash then. If he smells a moose, man, we'd be here for 8 hours trying to get him back. That's usually how long it takes anyways. Dealing with his paws. Can we get 4 more likes? Oh, we're so close, Bonnie. Okay, George, looks like you get 100 likes. Yay! It still says 99 for me. We're gonna get it. We're gonna hit 100. Oh, there it is, 100. Woo! Bonnie, her name is Jennifer. And she was just right beside your comment. And Jennifer, Bonnie is one of our longtime regular watchers who is here pretty much every time. Very nice retired lady and one of Sora's biggest fans. Sora and Josie. That's her favorites. But we love them all, don't we, Bonnie? Whew. Almost there, guys. Look in the distance. You can see my Jeep parked up on the road there. What's up, Migo? You got one last pee? Of course you do. Alright. Where is everybody? We got 5 up in front. 6, 7, 8. Look at that. They're just screwing around. They don't want to go. It's too nice out. We got 4 more screwing around back there. And Goose and Artemis. Okay. Goose, Artemis, who's the other 2? Oh, there's Bella. Looks like Dover might have found something. Tilly, come on. Tilly's chewing on the moose bone. You know, I used to leash them all up at the end just to cool them off and make sure there was no games. It just doesn't seem as necessary anymore. Alright, now we gotta try and squeeze them all back in here. Just leave this leash on Amigo. Here we are, guys, at the Jeep. Okay, one more last pee. Good boy, Migo. Okay, come on. Coda. Sally. 1, 2, 3. Up. Migo up. 4. Up. Chester, up. 5. Coda. Up. Tilly. Up. Come on, get in. 6. 7. Goose. 8. Good enough. 8. That means the others. Bella, here you go. I'm just gonna pop her on a leash. She doesn't play that game, thankfully. But then watch this. Daisy and Dover over there. And then Artemis. And watch this. She just won't get in. She's like, nope. Oh, that's right. Make a liar out of me. Last couple times I had to grab her by the scruff and just throw her in. Tilly, come on, quit it. That Tilly. What a fussy butt. She almost got to be on me and licking my face. All right. Hey, you two. What are you doing? Come on, let's go find Artemis. Artemis is usually right at the entrance to the path over here. Just laying and looking around. Daisy and Dover will be along with me in a second when they see I'm coming this way. Good evening from Transylvania. Hi Dan, how you doing? 107, 108 now. That's amazing. Well, that's how you spell Sora. Sora. Wow, that's right. Okay, George, I'll catch up with you later. I want to go ahead and say my goodbyes because you're going to have some dogs that you're going to have to get. Okay. Lovely walk, lovely walk. Have fun. Bye. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Thank you for being here. I always appreciate you in the chat. Hanging out. Oh, there she is. She's way down there. Artemis, come on, we got to play our game. Hey, come on, you dummies. Let's go. Let's go play with Artemis for a minute. Silly dogs. Yeah, out of all that, I've only got three that are playing around a little bit. These two, and if you look very closely, you can see a dark spot at the left side of the path up there. Artemis, Come on, come play. Yeah, I see you wagging your tail. She knows it's time to play. Come on, let's go do it over here. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful scene, hey? Snow drifting on by. KJ, how you doing? Sarah Biller. Sarah Biller. That's an interesting name. Well, welcome into the live stream. We're just wrapping up. We're catching the last 3 dogs. Because these two, Daisy and Dover, like to play a silly little game where they run around and do what they want for the last 5 minutes. And Artemis, same deal. Same deal, but she likes me to chase her. Artemis, I'm coming to get you. What a silly dog, hey? Sometimes it's interesting to watch how they play after the main group of dogs is in, because they feel like, the energy changes and the dynamic changes. All right, coming to get you. Dover's like, no, don't play with me. I don't do that. Good boy, Dover. Good boy. I guess I could have grabbed him there, but why would I put a kibosh on this? It's good for them. Artemis doesn't get much playtime. Are we done? Are we done, Artemis, or are we still playing? We're still playing? Okay. Just a little bit still playing. We're almost there. If she wasn't distracted by these two, she would have given up there, doing her funny head movements. Listen to those dummies barking. Okay. Artemis, it's time. That's a good girl. That's my good girl. Okay, Daisy and Dover, you want to come with me, or am I going to come back for you? Daisy, Dover, touch. Touch. Good touch. Good touch. Good boy. Good boy, Dover. I'm not gonna... Do you want to go on leash now? Here, my boy. There's a good boy. On leash. See, I didn't... I know that's a very small detail, but I didn't put him on leash when I did the Daisy Dover touch, because I only want to reward him for that. So then I said, after I let him go, do you want to go on leash now? And he submitted to that. So there's no trust being broken or anything like that. Daisy, here you go. It's your leash time. Oh, good girl. You're a good girl. If you tell them it's time for leash, instead of telling them to come and then punishing them by taking away their freedom, sometimes with some dogs they like it. They have no problem with it. But with some dogs, it's a total betrayal. So, you gotta be careful with your puppies, otherwise they will never come back to you. Especially if you tell them to come and you're mad at them, but they come to you, never give them shit. Always tell them that they're a good dog. Come on. Let's go, you guys. You must tell them that they are good dogs at that point, because otherwise, next time they're in shit, there's no getting them back. Trust me, we can't catch them. We are just, as humans, we're simply not capable of catching them if they don't want to be caught. So encourage them to want to please you. Because it's a natural thing for them. They already want to please the leader. They want to be in the good graces of the alpha. And the true alpha, no matter what personalities you have, should always be the human. Right? Right. Just a little unasked for advice. Isn't that nice, getting unasked for advice? Come on. Come on, Artemis. Artemis wants to stop and sniff everything. Come on. That's good that you guys all wanted to come back at the same time. Now let's fight Tilly off while she's trying to lick our faces as we're putting the dogs in, one-handed. Hi, Tilly. Of course it's Tilly. Okay, move back. Artemis up. Wrong way. Tilly, move over, please. Come on. Up go, Artie. Tilly, quit trying to push out. Come on, you go this way. Artemis, you silly dog. Get in there. One. Get in. Should I try the other side? And maybe Tilly will be stuck on this side. Ah. There we go. Watch out, Tilly. It'd be funny though if Tilly makes her way to this side, because I guarantee she can. All right. Last two dogs. Back up, please, Bella. Up you go. I know we got to shoehorn you in a little bit. Come on, go back to your spot in the back. My goodness. 12 dogs really is the limit when you got 4 big ones like this. There you go. Come on, guys. Sort her out a little bit. Migo's just standing in the middle like, nope, not moving, don't care. Okay. Watch your pod over. Can you back up, please? Thank you. There you go, move your head. Oh my God. Okay, guys. 114 likes, that's incredible. Unheard of. Amazing. I just can't even believe it. Oh, look at this beautiful British Columbia weather. Here we are out at the road. They plowed it. Finally. Hopefully they'll plow it again. This is Pilot Mountain, not Prince George, so it actually gets done. Well, guys, thank you all very much. See, look, not even cold out. No icicles in the beard. Maybe a little bit. Almost nothing. Thank you all for joining me. As usual, I really appreciate you. Wow, now the snow is coming down. Yeah, I know, right? Testing authority. Yeah, they do that, KJ. They're known for it. But they've got a kid in their family, so it's kind of built in for them to start testing authority. They're not sure which human has what authority, because they have their 2 owners who have 2 different personalities. Nice people. And they have their 1 kid, and then there's grandpa and grandma that come by sometimes, so there's different authority levels all over the place. They've got to test it. Well, look at the snowballs between their toes. You're right, George. I know, right? Okay, bye, George. Bye-bye, see you tomorrow. Thank you guys all. I love having conversation with you guys. And just being out here. Are we not the luckiest people? All right. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.